Yo, what is good YouTube? Magdubs here, back with another video, guys, and we have some breaking news out of Houston. According to Aaron Wilson, the Texans are signing former New England Patriots tight end Dalton Keene after a successful workout. My guess is he came during training camp, worked out with the team a little bit, and I guess they liked what they've seen enough to sign him to a deal. Now, in my opinion, this is probably going to be a training camp deal, a one-year deal that doesn't, guarantee any money. With that being said, I feel like this is something that they could easily get out of if he doesn't pan out and if he doesn't make the 53-man roster. I don't think they will lose, too much. But before we get into more about Dalton Keene and what he brings as a player, make sure you guys do me a favor and smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will be covering the entirety of the offseason, any signings, trades, all of training camp. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm posting training camp videos for almost like 8, 9, 10 teams, but the Houston Texans are included. I've been posting Texans videos almost every single day about their training camp. So make sure you guys join the family, smash that like button, and turn on post notifications. But without any further ado, let's get into the video. Now, Dalton Keene over his collegiate career was pretty good at Virginia Tech. Not too bad. 28 catches, 341 yards, 3 touchdowns, 21 catches, 240 yards, and 5 touchdowns. A guy who can, come up here, go in the red zone, get some big-time catches, and get some touchdowns. Now, he brings a little bit as a run blocker as well. Not going to be someone that's flashy. Not going to be someone who, goes out and gets you 6 catches for 120. He's not going to be that type of guy. And honestly, if we're being, quite honest, he was a third-round pick by New England, but one of those picks never really panned out. I mean, look at his stats over his career. 6 games, 3 catches, 16 yards. Not much at all, and he had a fumble as well. So something that didn't really pan out. And I know what you guys are saying, why the hell would we just sign this guy? Well, when you look at this tight end room right now, you got Dalton Schultz, you got Tegan Quintariano, but he's on the PUP list, right? You got Brevin Jordan. He hasn't really panned out. Although he's a 5th-round pick, I get it. They're not sure what they have with him. They also have Eric Tomlinson. They feel okay with Eric Tomlinson, but again, they don't really know, how reliable he's going to be. You have undrafted free agent Jordan Murray, which you guys can't see. Right here, Jordan Murray, and then you got Mason Schreck, who actually had a pretty good practice the other day, and he's, he could be their number 2, number 3 tight end if he continues to play. He's been playing in camp as long as Tegan is out as well. So I think at the end of the day, Dalton Keene is a guy who, was a talented player coming out of college, never really got his, opportunity in the NFL. So I think the change of scenery, will also help him. I know he's been to other teams like the Eagles. I think he spent some time with them last season, but I think this can help him out as well as add some depth, a guy who can just add another body here in training camp, especially if they suffer some more injuries. Like if Eric Tomlinson has to miss a practice, then they still have another option, at least a guy that they can look at to potentially make this team. Now, it's not going to be a needle mover. This is not going to be a type of move where you see in 2 to 3 months from now. He's not going to be a starter. He's not going to be a guy that, makes big time plays. I mean, he might. Who knows? But I think this is low risk, potentially medium tier reward. And at the end of the day, it's a move that, they can probably get out of pretty easily by just cutting him. They probably won't lose too much money. But let me know what you guys think about Dalton Keene. I was going to do some highlights with it, but it doesn't really have too many highlights. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, join the family for more training camp videos, and check out Underdog Fantasy, guys. Link is in the description, and I'm gonna have a segment right after this. Go check it out if you want to be in some best ball leagues with me all year long, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Today's video is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, and if you love playing fantasy sports like football, basketball, baseball, and so many other sports, but also love being able to win money, you're going to want to stick around for this whole segment. Introducing Underdog Fantasy, the ultimate platform for fantasy sports lovers. Do you want to experience the thrill of drafting your team and competing for huge prizes? Well, look no further. With Underdog Fantasy, you get access to a wide range of fantasy sports, including football, basketball, baseball, and so much more. But here's what makes Underdog Fantasy stand out from all of those other apps. They've got quick and user-friendly drafting process, a unique and exciting game formats, fair and competitive contests for all skill levels, and attractive bonuses and promotions. Not only can you draft teams and compete with others, but you can also play a game of higher and lower, which is personally my favorite thing to do on there, but you can potentially win 20 times the money you put down. And if you use code MattyDubs when you sign up, Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. And what that means is basically when you deposit, let's say $100, they'll give you a free $100 to use and play with. Click the link in the description to get started, or head to the website right now to start dominating the fantasy world. And don't miss out on all the fun. Be a part of the Underdog community starting now. And don't forget, if you use code MattyDubs, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Let's get started. Get into drafts with me starting today.